Welcome, class, to Recipe Reviews 101, where we teach you how to look at a recipe and understand what's going on with it. Today we'll be talking about shawarma with chicken and Oriental spices. So grab yourself a pen, paper, and a thirst for knowledge, because I'm Professor Kitchen, and class is in session. You know, I'd never heard of shawarma before the Avengers movie, and if you haven't seen that, there at the very end, Iron Man talks about it. It's a pretty funny little scene. But I didn't know what shawarma was. So when I found this recipe, I was very interested in trying it. I did a little research, and shawarma is actually a spice mixture. And so there's certain flavor combinations that go into making shawarma. If you've never tried shawarma, this might be a good way for you in your kitchen to find out if you like it or not, without having to spend big money going to a restaurant and maybe not liking what's going on with it. So let's go ahead and dive into this recipe and see what's going on. First of all, the ingredients. 300 grams of chicken fillet. This says both breast and thighs. If you live here in the States, you might have difficulty finding thigh fillets. We typically have just breast fillets. That will work as well. It says 1 sweet Baku tomato. I had to look this up. I didn't know what a Baku tomato was. Come to find out, it's a tomato from the area called Baku. If you don't live near there, you're probably not going to be able to find this type of tomato. Just use whatever kind that is your favorite kind of tomato. It does say specify a sweet one, so if you have tomatoes in your area that are sweeter than others, you might go that direction. Now, 3 grams of turmeric, 3 grams of ground paprika, 2 grams of freshly ground black pepper, 5 grams Savan salt. I don't know what Savan salt is either. I had to look that up. Come to find out, again, it's a salt that's indigenous to a specific area of the world, kind of like pink Himalayan salt, if you've ever seen that. If you live near a Indian grocery, you probably can pick up some Savan salt. Otherwise, I just use your favorite type of salt, whichever kind you like to use. Now, 2 sprigs of cilantro, and then pitas for serving. Let's jump in to see how this is prepared. It says cut chicken fillets into thin, long slices, not chunks, right? Slices. Now peel the tomatoes and skin and cut into small cubes and chop the greens, which that's going to be your cilantro that it's talking about right there. Number 3, and this is exactly what it says, all ingredients for the filling mix and simmer on low heat until cooked chicken. It's a kind of a problem you get into when you have recipes that are not native to your language, and then they just plug them into Google Translate, and whatever pops out, they call it that language. A lot of times Google Translate does some really great work. This is one of those times when it didn't do such great work, and I had to go through the whole recipe before figuring out what it was talking about. And what it was saying is you take all these ingredients, including the chicken, and you put them in a pan and you simmer them on low heat until the chicken is cooked. Step 4 says, then fry the filling for 2 to 3 minutes in a hot frying pan. So what you're doing at this point is you're taking and you're trying to evaporate off any water or liquids, and plus give the chicken a good, nice sear on the outside. All right, now that's your stuffing. You've got your stuffing now. You've cooked it to where the chicken is done, and now you've gotten rid of any excess water, and you put some nice char on it. Step 5 says, wrap the hot stuffing in pita or pita bread. Now number 6, and we're done here. Fry a finished pita on a grill or the grill pan for a couple minutes on each side so that appetizing strips appear on it. So what you're going to do, kind of making a burrito out of this, just to go from a Tex-Mex point of view, you're taking your stuffing, you're putting in the tortilla, and you're rolling it up, maybe tucking the ends if you want to, but then you're going to take that hot pan you were just using, or you can put it on a grill or whatever, but you're going to put your tortilla, or your pita rather, on there to get some crispness on your pita. You could put it on a grill, of course, and get your grill marks. That's going to give some really great crunchiness to that pita. And if you've ever had a pita, it's delicious, chewy bread. You get a crust on that. Oh my goodness, the textures are amazing. Do you like shawarma? Let me know down in the comments section below. Have you tried this recipe? Also, let me know down in the comments section below. Do you have any recipes you'd like me to go over for you? Tell me. And of course, the recipe for today will be down in the description box below. Thank you all for coming today. Hope you all have a great week. God bless. Class dismissed.